Good morning, you guys. Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Side of my mountain, climb until you reach my peak, babe, peak. Reach right to the bottom of my mountain. I want to play in your deep.
So I just woke up. I woke up a little late today. As you see, I still got crust in my eye, child. But I'm finna get up, be productive. Y'all, everything I told y'all I was gonna do, I ain't never did yet. Because I literally just been moving on my own time, knowing I need to get some stuff done. So right now I'm finna take my dog outside, use the bathroom, finna come. Oh, Stinky. Hey, Poo Poo. You chilling, man? Yeah, I'm finna take him outside real quick, and then I'll be back with you guys. All right? Okay. All right, y'all. So I'm back from taking my dog outside. I'm finna go hop in the shower real quick. Let me just wrap this hair up real quick. Just in a bun type thing, so I can take my shower. But yeah, y'all, I'm finna once I get out the shower, girl, I'm not even talking about anything like but once I get out the shower, I'm gonna really start cleaning up my room because yeah, I'm gonna really start cleaning up my room, switching things around, and get all my winter stuff in this tote, and take all this, everything that's in this tote, everything that's in this tote is going in the closet, in some drawers, and I'm taking everything that's in the closet and in the drawers, which are my winter stuff, in that tote, child. And I need to sort through the bags over there again. I just need to clean up this room and clean up this house. And yeah, so I get back to y'all when I'm back. All right, you guys, I'm back. So now I'm finna go ahead and start cleaning up my room. Well, not cleaning up my room, but getting my stuff. You feel me? Oh, they got Chicken Little. I'm gonna have to watch Chicken Little. It's free Chicken Little. That's a throwback. That's a throwback. I'm hungry. All right. Bags, child. Why did I do that? Did I accidentally press the home button? Leave it up to me, child. All my bags over here, child. Top.
What did you say?
See, I overpack. Like, half of this stuff I'm putting right now, I'm taking back up there. Okay, y'all, so I'm gonna get back to y'all when I finish sorting through this tote and laying everything out. Then I'm gonna dig in my closet and get all my winter clothes and put them in here. And then I think that's, I really do want to cut off my dresser, but I probably won't get to that. And then I'm gonna make me some food and coffee, and then I'm gonna start doing some work. So yeah, I'll be right back to y'all. Actually, no. Let me prop this up and speak some words to y'all. Let me speak some good words to y'all. So, like I said plenty of times, that this is my season. I just want to tell y'all, you know, how good God is and how everything happens for a reason. And if you're confused about something that you're doing in life, if you're confused if you're doing the right thing in life, then that confusion is probably your answer. Because God don't want to mislead you. He don't put you through hard times for no reason. You know what I'm saying? God do not wish bad on nobody. You feel me? That's, you know, that know who he is, that know that he is loved, that know he is that breakthrough. He is that breakthrough. So cause y'all remember when I was working at Dunkin', I was so confused. And I was asking God, what is my next move? Like, am I doing the right thing? Am I doing too much? Are you telling me to be still? And I just came across a video on TikTok the other day, which is confirmation that I am doing the right thing right now, and I am walking in my purpose, and I am living the life and walking in the path that God has designed for me. Because I was like, okay, be still is like what? Not move, like just sit and wait. Literally just sit and wait and not do anything, right? But be still is like still be trusting in God, still be faithful, still be encouraged, still be strong, still hold on, still don't give up. That's what be still mean. Be still, not as in like just wait and just don't do nothing and be still. Like just still be in that, you know, that God trusting, you know what I'm saying? Like still be God fearing, still be God trusting, still be all for God. That's what be still means. That's how I took it when I seen the video. So that is confirmation. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't lose the faith, you guys, with anything you're doing. Like, if you just feel like you don't see no progress in your life, it's probably because you need to make a change. Like I said, change up your routine every day. Don't slack. Just keep adding something new every day to your, you know, your daily routines, and you will start seeing some change in your life. Because I am a representation of change right now. When I look back of who I used to be, and I'm only 21. When I look back at who I used to be, oh my, like, y'all, I've changed so much. I am a whole different person. Like, my mindset is different, for sure. My mindset is so different. I'm matured in some way. I still have some immature tendencies, but I feel like that's just me, my character, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm really like a little bit childish at times, but I can get serious. But even with then, I try to like make a joke every now and then, you know, just to lighten up situations. I hate serious situations, because it's just like lighten up, you know what I'm saying? Lighten up. Life is like, some people make something so small into something so big. Like, stop blowing stuff out of proportion. Like, you know what I'm saying? Find the positive in things. If you start looking at life from a positive point of view and not always trying to nitpick at the negatives, you will be so much at ease and relaxed and not so much in your head. You know what I'm saying? So, and some people, it's just so negative, and that spirit can jump on you, and you just don't want to be around that type of energy. Like, I swear, it would do nothing but bring you down, especially if you're trying to find you're fighting your own spiritual warfare right now. Like, you do not want to be around nothing negative. Like, that's why most people are isolated when they like in their spiritual like journey and stuff. They isolate themselves because they try to protect their energy. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm trying to protect my energy and just surround myself by the people who I really care for, and I know that will like feed into my positivity. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had a lot of friends back in the day where I'm always showing up for them, and I'm giving all my energy and my time to care for their needs. But it's like I would never put myself first. Like, I will always, and I did that to myself, not saying it was their fault, it was all me, because I wouldn't put me first. You know what I'm saying? I would give, but won't give back to myself. when it comes to, like, you know, dealing with emotions. And, you know, that's why now I don't really know how to tell somebody how I feel, because I never had a vent to nobody. I was always the person that people vented to. So it's just like all I can do is really cry it out. And I really can't, like, when I talk about how I feel, it don't make sense. It's all over the place. It's all over the place. And I be taking like pauses, like long pauses, and just staring, because I don't know what to say. I be so speechless, but I be having so much in my head, but I just can't put it into words of what I think. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm working on right now. And yeah, it's real bad. Like, I really don't know how to vent to nobody, because I don't know how to say it, you know. And you would think I would take my own advice, you know what I'm saying, like the advice I be giving people, because I give really good advice, but it's just like, I don't know why I can't take my own advice. I don't know why. But yeah, you guys, oof. So I just feel like right now I'm just the happiest. I feel like I'm really happy, because I really feel close to God right now. Like, y'all don't understand. That feeling feels so good, to always feeling like God is just right next to you, literally, like, just around you. You feel love. You feel hugged. Like, you feel hugged. That's what it feels like. Like, you feel so much comfort when you're, like, really in tune with God, like, building your relationship with Him. Like, any bad thing that's been going on, I really just been laughing it off and be like, God, I know this is for a reason. Like, I know you got something bigger planned for me, because it is like, I know God did this. Like, God had this happen in my life for a reason, so I can da 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 da. You feel me? And I just be having to think, like, okay, like the other day when I told you I was really emotional, I was like, okay, God is making me feel these feelings, and like making me go through these things so I can prepare, because this is my season to prepare for what is to come. That big change, that big breakthrough. Like, He is gonna open the doors of heaven and reach me out a big blessing. That is what I feel, and I feel like I'm so close to it, you guys. And another thing, like, I really been like low key about, you know, my goals and my visions and stuff like that. Like, I'm not trying to really expose it to the world, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just, you know, speaking it to my close people, like my circle, who's in my circle. My circle is like really small, and I love that. I'm not gonna lie, I love that. Like, those are the people I really need. Those are the people that I have in my life right now that I want in my life forever, until the end of time. You feel me? So it's like, I'm really not trying to make no new friends. I really don't want to meet nobody new, for real. Like, I just want to keep the same people I have, because people are weird. Like when you find new people, some people are just like, I feel like this generation, their mindsets are so, you know what I'm saying? You want to surround yourself with people who have the same mindset as you. Not the same, but similar. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to, like, I don't know. It's either you get it or you don't, but you know who you want to surround yourself with and give your energy to and your time to, and who you don't. You know what I'm saying? If you're around somebody who won't benefit you, like, relationships are to build. It's a building thing. If you're in a relationship and y'all just not, it's nothing being brought from it or like gained from it, then it's like a pointless relationship. You feel me? Like, if you're not getting comfort, if you're not getting, you know, guidance, love, care, like any type of relationship you have, if you're not getting if you're not gaining nothing from a relationship, it's pointless. Like, it's a waste of your energy. It's draining your energy. If the relationship consists of you giving, and the person wanting, that would be draining physically and mentally. I promise you, because I've been through it multiple times, and I never really had a cut off nobody before. Like, I never really cut people off. I kind of just distance myself, because it's like, dang, I really do care about you. Like, you still, you know what I'm saying? I really do care about you, but I just feel like every time, you know, I'm the person that has to give, like, you know, nobody, like, and I don't know if I'm thinking right about that, because I'm always saying don't expect others to do the same that you do for them. But it's like, that's true, but it's just hard to deal with, and eventually it just ends up to the relationship not working. You know what I'm saying? So Yeah, but let me tell you how good God is, y'all. So my car, I don't know, I was working at Dunkin', working my job, going back and forth to work. Mind y'all, I have to drive like 20 minutes out and 20 minutes back for like, I was only off 2 days a week. So the rest of the days, the rest of the 5 days, I was driving back and forth to work, 20 minutes out, 20 minutes back. And my car would drive perfectly fine. It drove smoothly. It got me there to point A to point B. And when the hurricane hit, that day, no, the day before, I was like, I told my manager, I said, I'm not coming into work because I don't want to travel in those conditions with my little car. On that highway, I will have to drive in like 4 lanes of traffic, you know, in a highway, and I didn't want to be in that traffic during a hurricane, and my car hydroplanes, and like, you know what I'm saying, and my windshield wipers ain't good enough to see the road if it rains too hard, and the wind will be blowing my car, you know what I'm saying, and I'll be no, I don't want to go through that. I don't want to go through that. You have to merge into traffic, and no, not in no bad weather. So I told her I'm not going to work because I don't want to travel in those conditions. That day, I was sitting down at my desk in my dorm, and in a little baggie, I kept my clock out and clock in sheets. I don't know why, like, I just kept them. Like, every time I came back from work, I put them in that little pouch, and I was collecting them. And I had some of them balled up, and it was all wrinkly and stuff. And I just took them out, and I was just starting to spread them out, you know, lay them out, stack them up, and I have like a big old stack, and I was just thinking, like, I'm like, wow, like, I'm really doing this. Like, I'm really working and going to school, like, I'm getting my work done, and I'm making me some money, but it's time for some change. That's literally what I was thinking, like, it's time for some change. I think my job here is done. Like, something's telling me to quit this job. Like, something's telling me to quit this job. Like, I was sitting there thinking, like, what in the world? Like, why am I feeling like this? Why do I feel like I don't want to go to work no more? Like, I had days before that when I said, I'm not going to work. Like, I do not want to go to work. I'm quitting today. But I said, I'm going to just go because God got me, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to just go. Like, I'm going to go to work. And I went to work. I had plenty of days before this day that I was thinking, I don't want to do this no more. Like, but I feel like that was the lazy me talking. But me sitting there seeing change and seeing that I can do this and proving to myself that I can do this, it was enough for me. And I felt like my job was done. Like, I felt fulfilled and I felt satisfied, and I felt like it was just time for me to move on and focus on other things. Like, God knew what I was trying to prove to myself and not to others, because I'm trying to learn to do what makes me happy and not those around me happy, if that makes sense. So God knew what I was trying to prove to myself during this time, and I feel like I did that and I accomplished that, and I feel like he was giving me the green light to just go ahead and move on. It's time for the next, you know, it's time for the next journey. Like, that was a small season, you know, that small season that I was in working and doing school, that was a very short season. And now it's time for me to hop in a new one. You know what I'm saying? Which is going to be big. It's going to be long term. And I feel like that right there, that little season, I learned to multitask, time management, even when I'm tired, to keep pushing even when I'm tired. It taught me to juggle a lot of things in my life and still get things done. It taught me how important rest is. It taught me how important money management is. It taught me how to be more alert, listen better, communication, deal with people's emotions. It just taught me a lot. It taught me that I have so much potential. It gave me a lot of signs and confirmation in that season. So all that I learned in that season, I could take that with me for this bigger season that I have for me in this moment right now. So back to what I was saying, I was like, man, I'm gonna just quit. I told my manager, I said, I found better opportunities. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, I want to be coming back to work. You know, I found a better offer, and I'm taking on that offer. And that offer was me taking that leap of faith. That's the offer. I found a better opportunity. That better opportunity was me following God, taking a leap of faith with God again. You know what I'm saying? Again. And as soon as I quit my job, I was getting ready to go home for fall break. And on the way home, I live like an hour or something, like some minutes away. On the way home, I noticed my car. I was like 20 minutes out. I was like 20 minutes out. And I probably had like, what, another 30 minutes to get home. And my car just kept skipping. It kept skipping, like skipping. Like, it would accelerate and then it would go down. It would accelerate and it would go down. All the way down. All the way down. And my car, I had the time of it doing it, but it stopped for a while. And I was like, man, my car been working perfectly fine this whole time I've been at school, going back and forth to work. Like, it haven't been skipping or nothing. Like, it's been fine. But the day I decided to go home, it want to start skipping all the way back home. All the way back home. But as y'all know, I said, I'm going to get my eyebrows done as soon as I go back to town. Even though my car was still skipping, child, I said it's still moving. So I went to go get my eyebrows done. And then when I left the eyebrow place, first of all, thank you be to God that I made it home safely. Like, God got me home. Like, I told y'all, it is power in prayer, because I prayed over my car every time I leave, every time before I pull out of a parking space to go somewhere. I ask God for protection to cover my car, because, you know what I'm saying, you got to. It's important to pray. It's important to pray. It's so important. And God did just that. He got me back home safely. So when I was pulling out the eyebrow place, I could get my eyebrows done, I noticed my car, when I pressed the gas, like the gas pedal was to the floor, and my car was just moving like this. It was just moving so slow. So slow. And then I got like probably like 4 minutes down the road from my house, and then my speed thermometer said 0. But I was still moving, but the speed thermometer said 0. Like, it wasn't moving at all. Like, it was broke. So I couldn't tell how fast I was going. So I pulled into a little parking lot. I said, okay, but it's still moving. That's what I was saying. I said, okay, but my car's still moving, so I'm going to take it on home. No need to stop. So every time I would press the brake, it would take forever for my car to accelerate back up when I pressed the gas. But I made it home, y'all. By the grace of God, I made it home. But, yeah, my car gave up on me, y'all. As soon as I got home, it like gave up on me. It wasn't really moving as it should. Like, me and my dad drove it around the block, and like my car was just moving like this. Every time I would hit the gas, it would just move this slow. You know what I'm saying? Like, it would just move that slow, and then for like probably like a good minute, it would start kicking back in and accelerating and going the speed it needed to go. But now my car is in the shop, and all I could think and all I could say was, thank you, God. All I could say was, thank you, God, y'all. Because if I was still working that job, I would not be home on fall break. If I was still working that job, I would have been on the side of the road up there in a 4-way highway on the side. Not, you know what I'm saying? I would have been broken down somewhere. Like, y'all don't understand. Like, it was nothing but God. If I never quit that job when I did, if I never listened to that intuition and God telling me just to move on, it's time to move, to go, I would have been somewhere I would have been in a worse predicament, because I'm telling y'all, things happen for a reason. Things happen for a reason, and it's usually because God is trying to protect you for something. Lord knows what would have happened if I would have still been working at that job, traveling up and down that road, and my car broke down midway. We going like about 70 miles per hour on a highway, and if my car would have stopped, like, you know what I'm saying, accelerating what it did, Lord knows what I would have done. Lord knows what I would have done. Like, and I will be like, I will have to wait an hour, you know, or some change, because oh my gosh, Lord, like, God is good. I would have probably had to wait like an hour or two, because my job's so far from campus. I would have to wait that long for like somebody to come get me. Like, God is good. So that's a prime example of what God can do for you. all I can say is thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Everything happens for a reason, y'all. I promise y'all. So stop looking at things from a negative point of view. Always think of something positive, and always go back to God and ask him, like, why did this happen, Lord God? Like, what do you have planned for me? I know it's something. What are you protecting me from? I know it's something. And I promise you, he will reveal to you just the same as he revealed to me. So yeah, y'all, I just want to tell y'all, like, God is so good, and I know he has something big planned for me. Like, my car, I put my car in the shop like the next day. Like, my car finna get fixed, but if not, I still have a backup vehicle I could take back to school with me. You know what I'm saying? So either way, God got me. Like, God got me, and I just know that was nothing but God. He got me home. Not only did he get me home, he got me get my eyebrows done like I really wanted to, and back home, child, with my car messed up. Like, he got me back home, y'all, safely. And I just want to thank God, and I'm just so grateful. I love God so much, y'all, and I'm not ashamed to give him praise. Like, God, he's so good. But yeah, y'all, all right, I just want to tell y'all that. But yeah, I'm gonna finish cleaning up this room. I'm gonna get back to y'all when I finish cleaning up this room. And yeah, y'all, take my words and, you know, really start to make that change, y'all, because God is coming, and you need to be prepared and positioned and ready. You know what I'm saying? So everybody just get right. Make sure, you know, you put God first with any and everything you do. Always ask for forgiveness, and be careful, because, you know, because the devil is working just as hard as God is. You know what I'm saying? So y'all just stay safe out there. Stay prayed up. Repent. Pray. Praise him. And y'all will be A-okay. Alright, you guys. So let me... Oh, Lord. Let me finish cleaning this room, child. Or get my stuff, you know, organized. And I get back to y'all when... I got my stuff organized. Oh, my ear's so sensitive because I was wearing that nickel jewelry I had in my ear had nickel in it, and my ear gets like a bump on it, or in it, and it gets sore for a while. So I have to chill off and wear earrings for a little bit until I get me some nickel free ones. But all right, gang. I mean, all right, crew. I don't know why I keep saying gang. All right, crew. I'll talk to y'all later. Talk to y'all when I'm finished. Let me do a thumbnail. Ooh, child, look rough. Okay, period. Over here supposed to be cleaning my room. Y'all, you know, procrastination, getting the best of me, child. But let me put y'all on to this pumpkin roll you can get at your nearest Sam's Club. My mama can make some homemade pumpkin rolls too good. Like, they be so good. But I had to get me some at Sam's. Like this right here. This is a pumpkin roll. It's so good, y'all. It is so freaking good. Like, I hope my mama makes some this Christmas. This is like a Christmas fall treat. You know what I'm saying? I got hungry, y'all, so I had to fix me something to eat. Well, this is a snack. I'm gonna find me some real food in a minute. But this right here, I'm not sure what the filling is. I think it's like that cream cheese type filling. And the bread is like pumpkin. It is so good. Oh, Lord God, thank you. My stinker butt is sleepy. He over there asleep. He been asleep all morning. But yeah, I just want to put y'all on this pumpkin roll. Too good. Now this is what they should be selling at the coffee shops for the pastries and stuff. A pumpkin roll. All right, y'all. So I'm finna make me some fish rolls. I mean, some fish sticks, child. I love me some fish sticks. I don't care. These right here, I'm finna pop them in the air fryer. Lord, I'm finna pop these in the air fryer real quick, honey. The air fryer be cooking so fast. Yes, sir. I gotta cook these crabs. And we got some corn. I don't think we got no potatoes. We got some corn. Let me see if we got some sausage. Okay, we got some sausage, egg. Gosh, we ain't got no potatoes though. That'd be fine. I'll cook that sometime this week and record it for y'all. It's been so long since I made a seafood boil, but we see. We'll see. Keep my fork because I eat my fish sticks with it. Yeah, I probably ain't never gonna like show y'all the end result of me packing my winter clothes up. Like I honestly feel like I need a break already, and I ain't even know nothing. And maybe some coffee, y'all. And put it in a metal cup so it can stay hotter longer. I'm thinking about my household. We got a lot of coffee mugs. See, but I feel like I got OCD because I was just about to clean this house. And I'm supposed to be making me a cup of coffee for to clean the whole house up, child. I get to that later on today. And this is the type of creamer I like using. My favorite coffee creamer to use is always hazelnut, the Delight kind. I love this. Hold on. The hazelnut kind is so freaking good. Like, hazelnut is my favorite creamer, favorite flavor of all time. That's why I hate they took the hazelnut swirl away from Dunkin'. That was my favorite swirl, hazelnut. And now they only got the shot. And I don't understand why they like took that away. But for this season, I like using a pumpkin creamer, pumpkin spice creamer. This is actually so good. Another one of my favorite creamers will be probably the caramel one. I think they call that one caramel macchiato or something like that, which I don't get the name of that for a creamer. Like it don't make sense to me because I don't know, you have to be a coffee drinker to understand. But yeah, y'all, coffee finished. Let me go ahead and get that real quick. You feel me? Usually I dress it up with like whipped cream and all that stuff, but I don't have none of that, so now it's just creamer for today. Just put some creamer. Like I said, I can drink my coffee black, but when I'm at home I usually like making it I only drink my coffee black when I go out somewhere to buy coffee from somewhere. But when I make it at home, half the time I put creamer and stuff in it because I know how much I like it. I know I can make it right. Come here, poo-poo. Come here, poo-poo. You want to say hey? Come here, boy. Come here, Stinky. Okay, you don't want to be bothered? All right. Don't bother me later on tonight when you want to be held. Yeah, now look at you. Come on. Come here. Come here, boo-boo. Come here, Stinky. You stretching and stuff? Come on. Oh. Hey, thank you. Thank you. Good morning. Aww. He's stretching, y'all. That's all he do. Don't make me. What? Thank you, Papa. I love you, Stinky. Rufus. Do you wanna look, you know what that means? What you see outside? Oh, I'm sorry, that's his favorite word. You know what that means. I'm sorry, Poo-Poo. You already been out. I'll take you out in a little bit, okay? Love you, Stinky. Gotta play with your Your toys. I just found you some. I don't know why you got them all over this house, child. I want to put on his little costume. His costume is so cute. It's so cute. I'm going to post a little video of him with his little costume on. And then a video of him when he was a baby and had his little costume on. Oh, Jesus, so good. I love me some coffee. He waiting at the door because he think I'm going to take him outside, but I don't take him outside. Like, he know what that mean. If your dog know what certain words mean, don't be saying it around him and don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Because then they going, like, you know what I'm saying? That's how you mess them up. So usually, like, when we say, like, have anybody took in Rufus, we have to spell it out and be like, O-U-T. You know what I'm saying? He chasing his tail. But yeah, I'm not even hungry now. And I just made them fish sticks. I hate when I do that. When I'm, like, hungry and then eat a snack, then find something to eat, and then cook it, I don't be hungry no more. Especially coffee. Coffee be filling me up. That's why sometimes I be so lightheaded throughout the day, because I be forgetting to eat real food because I be full off of coffee. Legit. But yeah, y'all, it's a chill day today. I might get dressed up tomorrow. It's Monday, you guys. I go back either Wednesday or Thursday morning. Thursday morning is when I got class, so. Oh, y'all, I forgot that quick. I gotta do some work. Because it's the 10th. I got an assignment due on the 12th. So, I gotta do some work. And yeah, y'all. Gosh, time go by fast when you're having fun. I've been, like, really productive. Y'all, I painted my toes. But they're kind of chipping now. They chipping now because I ain't got the right nail polish, but they was cute. They was red. I might paint them again before I leave. That's crazy. I really do be understanding why, like, older people, they just be looking out the window. Like, sometimes you just gotta look out the window and just stare. Let me stir my fish sticks, y'all. Hold on. Oh, child, they finished? Cooking from a little bit more, but I think they about done. I think they about done, child. They golden brown now. Whew, but all right, y'all. Oh, I forgot to do my intro. Well, I think I did. I'm gonna say it again though, because I think when I said it was probably ugly. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you guys for tuning back into my video. It is Vlogtober day 10. I am behind. Well, this might be 11. I might have to post this tomorrow, because I haven't uploaded 8 yet. 8 is taking forever to upload on my phone. Like, I got it uploaded on my YouTube right now, but it's taking forever. So I wasn't able to do Vlogtober 9. Because I was just having so much fun. Yeah, I've been having so much fun, so I'm kind of behind a couple days. This will either be 10 or 11 when you're looking at it, but still stay tuned with your girl. Give this video a like. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe, and turn on that post notification bell so you do not miss when I post a new video. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, you guys, I've been having so much fun being home for fall break. It's gonna be back to reality when I get back to school, and then be back for Thanksgiving. November is gonna be lit because my best friend's birthday November, you feel me? So we going up. And then Thanksgiving November with my family, so we going up. And then I don't know, I just feel like I'm gonna have something lit to do, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, November's gonna be so much fun. Then it's gonna be December. I think that's when I'm gonna go back to work up here somewhere. Cause one thing with me, I really do enjoy working, but I know I know like jobs and stuff, I don't stay at a job for long because I just know. I know, and I just know. I never say I had a job for too long. it's just because, I don't know. Them jobs be trying to, you know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna get a hold of my mentality. That's nothing but a damn devil, child. Hey, around. Let me get these fish sticks, honey. Work, get this money up so I can buy everybody Christmas. Gotta work so I can buy everybody Christmas. But alright, y'all. Let me get up off here because I feel like I ain't talking about nothing right now, and I just get back on here when I'm doing something. And I forever be worship you. That my soul is for you guys. So I finished my tote back there. Everything is organized and stuff. Got all my winter clothes in there, ready to go up the road Thursday morning or Wednesday, sadly. I was having so much fun at home, y'all, but we still got time to, you know, get lit. You feel me? I did a little something to my hair, make it look decent. I'm just like chilling for real today. I ain't got nothing special on. But you guys, I'm gonna end the vlog off right here. I got my laptop out because I'm finna do some schoolwork like I said I was gonna do, and after that I think I'm gonna just chill for the rest of the day. Oh, I also have to go to Walmart, but I'll probably just start a whole separate vlog so I can go ahead and get these videos out. I'm still trying to upload Vlogtober day 8. It's giving me a hard time, nothing but a damn devil. But I'm going to get it uploaded for you guys, for my crew. And yeah, you guys, I'll see y'all in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on that post notification. And turn on that post notification bell so you guys do not miss when I post a new video. Also, follow me on all my social media accounts. It will be shown in the clip in my outro. And yeah, you guys, I'll see y'all later. Until the next time, my crew.